$32 billion. That is the amount of wealth that vanished into thin air in just a matter of days. It wasn't a market crash, and it wasn't a sudden economic shift. It was a black hole that swallowed the life savings of millions. And the most terrifying part? Absolutely nobody stopped it while it was happening. This is the story of FTX, the company that promised to be the gold standard of the crypto world, only to become its biggest disaster. In 2019, the crypto market was looking for a hero, a professional face, to lead the digital revolution. Enter Sam Bankman-Fried, known to the world simply as SBF, with his messy hair, casual hoodies, and a philosophy called effective altruism. He didn't look like a typical Wall Street shark. He looked like a genius who wanted to save the world. FTX grew at a lightning pace. Within 3 years, it was valued at $32 billion. Investors didn't just like the platform, they worshipped it. From Sequoia Capital to BlackRock, the world's biggest financial institutions poured billions into SBF's vision. Celebrities like Tom Brady and Stephen Curry became the faces of the brand. FTX wasn't just an exchange, it was a global empire. But while the world was distracted by flashy Super Bowl ads and the FTX name on the Miami Heat stadium, a dark secret was rotting at the core of the company. SBF didn't just own FTX, he also owned a private hedge fund called Alameda Research. On paper, these were two separate businesses. In reality, they were tied together by a secret, illegal umbilical cord. Behind the scenes, SBF and his inner circle allegedly built a hidden backdoor inside the FTX software. This allowed them to divert customer deposits, your money, my money, straight into Alameda Research. And almost nobody noticed. Alameda used billions of dollars in custody funds to make extremely risky bets on crypto projects. They bought luxury real estate in the Bahamas worth hundreds of millions. They poured money into political donations, buying influence in Washington. They treated the exchange like a personal piggy bank, gambling with money that never belonged to them. To keep the system alive, they created a digital token called FTT. They printed it out of thin air, inflated its value, and used that fake wealth as collateral to borrow real money. It was a hollow loop, built entirely on one thing: nobody asking questions. But in November 2022, the questions finally came. A leaked balance sheet revealed that Alameda's wealth was mostly made of FTT tokens, the very token FTX created itself. The market realized the empire was built on sand. Then came the spark. The CEO of Binance announced he was selling all FTT holdings. Panic exploded instantly. Thousands of users rushed to the app, desperately clicking withdraw. But there was one massive problem. The money wasn't there. It had already been spent, lost in risky trades, or locked away in luxury penthouses. For 72 frantic hours, SBF lived inside a nightmare, calling billionaires, investment banks, anyone who could save the company, begging for an $8 billion bailout. But as the truth became impossible to hide, every single answer was the same: no. On November 11, 2022, the king of crypto fell. FTX filed for bankruptcy, and Sam Bankman-Fried stepped down in disgrace. The images of him being led away in handcuffs by Bahamian police became the defining image of the crypto era. Overnight, the life savings of teachers, students, and hardworking families were gone. People who believed they were investing in the future found themselves staring at a balance of zero. Today, Sam Bankman-Fried is serving a 25-year prison sentence. The stadiums have been renamed, the advertisements erased, but the damage still remains. The collapse of FTX wasn't a failure of technology, and it wasn't a glitch in the blockchain. It was something far older: greed, deception, and blind trust placed in a single genius. Because in finance, if something looks too good to be true, it usually is. Trust takes a lifetime to build, but in the digital age, $32 billion of it can disappear in a heartbeat.